Hello and welcome to the wonderful world of English language classroom. Learners of classes 11 and 12. We have been doing a lot of activities in English language, reading, writing, literature, many more things, and of course some important things like notice writing, advertisement, many more. Learners, today we are going to do something different and very important thing, and which will be helpful for you rest of your life, not only for classes 11 and 12. So that is study skills. So study skills, under which we are going to do making a note based on reading of a text or listening to a lecture or radio talk, what else and what not. Learners, get ready to do this. I am R. Meghanathan from the Department of Education and Languages, and with me is Kriti Gautam. Kriti, we will do note making today, and of course learners, you are with us, and it's not just discussing, interacting and talking or lecturing. We are going to do a lot of activities. We hope and believe that you are also participating in it and doing it, so that the purpose of this lesson is realized and meaningful for you and also to us. Kriti?
Yes, sir.
We're talking about study skills.
Yes, sir.
So why do we need study skills separately when we have textbook lessons, stories, poetry, different kinds of text, genres of text, varieties of text? Why do we need study skills separately?
Sir, I think so we need study skills separately because our course or the teachers want us to go beyond the course prescribed to us.
Beyond the textbook. That's well said, well done, and very well understood. Learners, we need to really learn the language for real life purposes, practical purposes, like reading to do something, because tomorrow you are going to be at the university studying science, mathematics, engineering, maybe astronomy, astrology, many things. In that case, you need to decode many texts, narratives, scientific principles narrated in text form.
Okay.
Whether it is Einstein's principles or C.V. Raman's whatever theory, then they are written in language. When we read, you need to really decode to understand, and every subject has its own characteristics. That is, we call it language register, science register, social science register, legal register, because legal language is different. So we need to learn to understand the nature of the text, then you make notes to understand what is said.
Okay, sir.
So under study skills, today we are doing note making. Okay.
Sir, you have been talking about study skills. Sir, may I know what is study skills?
Okay, when you read something, you study something to work on. One is you make notes and you note down. The other is you summarize it to present it in a short abstract form.
Okay, sir.
Then sometimes nowadays PowerPoint presentations are very popular. It's nothing but note making in a kind of thing. So I read a 10 pages text.
Okay.
Lot of things said. Then I have to make the important things to tell others, to record somewhere. So we need note making.
Okay, sir.
This is one. Another is you listen to your teachers at the university, in school, or you listen to some radio talk or an important scientist or somebody speaking. You want to note down. You can't write everything people speak. So what you do? So you note down the points. So this is called note making or note taking. So why note making and note taking? Because we are academics, students, teachers, professors or scientists. We need to interpret the text. That's what you said, moving beyond the text. When you read a story, then after some time you have to tell somebody in the same language or in some other language. What do you do? Generally you summarize it and say. So summarizing is another study skill. Okay.
Okay, sir.
That learners, I think the importance is understood very well. What we do is, without taking much of the time, let's take up some text, then read to understand, then make notes.
Okay, sir. Sir, I have one more question before we go forward. So do we have to follow any certain kind of a format when we are note making?
Fine. It's a professional activity, so we need a format. So
Okay, sir.
don't bother about it now,
Okay,
but when
sir.
you make notes, we will come to know that.
Okay, sir.
All right. Now, learners, here is the text for you, which Kriti is going to read out to you. And this is from one of your previous year's question papers. And before that, let us also tell our learners 20 marks is allocated to reading comprehension and study skills, and 8 marks for note making and summarizing, 4 marks each. So this is also from examination point of view, learners. That's secondary only for me, because securing mark alone is not important. Of course it's important, but learning the study skills is important. Fine. Now you said we read the text and make notes. Fine. So here is the text from one of the question papers. We are not taking the whole text, we are taking first 2 paragraphs.
Okay, sir.
Come on, let's read the text. Come on.
Sure, sir.
The text is there before you and Kriti will read out. Okay.
How does television affect our lives? It can be very helpful to people who carefully choose the shows that they watch. Television can increase our knowledge of the outside world. There are high quality programs that help us understand many fields of study: science, medicine, the different arts, and so on. Moreover, television benefits very old people who can't leave the house, as well as patients in hospitals. It also offers non-native speakers the advantages of daily informal language practice. They can increase their vocabulary and practice listening.
Okay, that is the first paragraph, learners. Now she is reading the second paragraph. Come on, go ahead.
On the other hand, there are several serious disadvantages of television. Of course, it provides us with a pleasant way to relax and spend our free time. But in some countries, people watch television for an average of 6 hours or more a day. Many children stare at the TV screen for more hours a day than they spend on anything else, including studying and sleeping. It's clear that TV has a powerful influence on their lives and that its influences is often negative.
Very good. Okay. Kriti,
Yes,
learners, we have read the passage, 2 paragraphs, and now we are going to underline, pick up the key words. So don't bother to know much about keywords. The keywords are the important words which convey the overall meaning of the text, the passage, 2 paragraphs. So come on, Kriti is going to underline the important keywords of both the paragraphs. So come on, do it.
Sure, sir. Affect.
And don't you want to say television is a keyword?
Yes, sir. Television is also a keyword.
Yes.
Helpful. Knowledge. Outside world. Science.
Then.
Medicine. Different arts. Benefits. Old people. Patients.
Old people for leisure time.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine.
Non-native speakers. Increase vocabulary. Practice listening.
Okay. Listening practice, and they also learn language. Let's go to the second paragraph. Yeah.
Sure, sir. Disadvantages. Television. Relax. Spend free time.
3 times more than their academic other work.
Yes, sir.
And then.
6 hours
Okay.
a day. Studying, sleeping, TV, powerful, influence.
But negatively.
Yes, sir.
Alright, well done. Learners, this is what Kriti considers in keywords. It may differ. But however, I agree with her because these are the important keywords of this these 2 paragraphs. Fine. Well done, Kriti. Now,
Thank you, sir.
Learners, from this underlining of keywords, she read once first, then while underlining the keywords, you also have read. So, almost 2 times you read. So, I would suggest even 3 times reading is more useful.
Okay,
and
sir.
if you have sufficient time in examination also, but while practicing, you may read 3 times, nothing wrong in that. So, underline. Fine. Now, having underlined, having found out the keywords, now we are going to move on to do the rough work before making notes. So we are not immediately doing. Learners, let's understand a very steady skill activity, and writing, of course, even reading has a process to understand. Fine. Come on, let's do the rough work.
Okay, sir. So first of all, I will write down the keywords.
Come on, go ahead.
So I can say helpful.
What is helpful?
So a person who helps the other one. Then I can say knowledge.
No. What is helpful? TV.
Yeah, TV.
That you write first.
Okay. Then I can say outside world. Then I can say science.
So what? TV helps in?
Yeah, TV helps in building knowledge of outside world, which also has science.
So knowledge outside world can be together. Fine, all right. So in the 5 work you do it.
Okay, sir. Medicine. Different arts.
Okay. Then
I can write down benefits.
Benefits of watching television.
Yes, sir.
Benefits of watching TV लिखो.
Benefits
of watching TV. You write.
Okay, sir. Benefits of watching TV. Old people. Patients.
In the hospitals, yeah.
Non-native speakers.
What do they do?
So they can understand new language through television.
Yeah, that's right. So non-native speakers learn.
Okay, sir. Non-native speakers learn.
Other cultures. Okay, you can elaborate in the main point.
Yes, sir.
Then
television also helps. Television helps in increasing vocabulary.
So language learning takes place.
Yes, sir.
Fine.
And also it helps in practice listening.
Okay, listening. So you can put vocabulary and listening together when you make your point.
Okay, sir.
Okay, these are the keywords.
Yes, sir.
Of the first paragraph.
Yes, sir.
Come on. Are you going to move to make the points?
Yes, sir.
Fine, come on.
So for para 1, the main point or the heading, I would say, how does television...
TV. You can write TV, no issue.
Okay, sir.
We'll discuss that abbreviations later after this. Yeah.
Affect our lives. Answer for para 2.
No. You are doing keywords you got.
Yes, sir.
Then the main point. Make sub points, other points for the para 1.
Okay, sir.
Para, we need not bother about para 2 now. Come on.
So, sir, I can say that TV is helpful.
Don't write complete sentences. This is one important thing you have to remember.
Okay, sir.
Television affects lives. Then helpful in what?
Okay.
That's all.
Okay. So instead of TV is helpful, I can say helpful in building knowledge.
Knowledge of outside world.
Yes, sir. Then I can say knowledge of outside world.
Sub point, yeah. We'll discuss later. Then second point.
Then I can say knowledge of science.
Science. Go ahead with that same thing, comma.
Okay.
Then
medicine.
So this is how
etc.
you are putting the keywords into points.
Yes, sir.
Then
I can say benefits of watching TV. So TV benefits old people at homes. TV benefits patients in hospital.
Great.
TV also benefits non-native speakers.
Make it in what? In
learning language.
In learning vocabulary and listening. You said very well.
Okay, sir. In learning vocabulary and listening.
Fine. All right. Now, how many points you are making out of this paragraph? Main points? There are 2.
Yes, sir.
This and this.
Yes, sir.
I'm very happy that you wrote something and scored up. So we can't expect learners everything perfect from the beginning. This is a rough work. That's why it's called rough work. Now you got 2 main points.
Yes,
and
sir.
2 or 3 sub points for
Yes.
each. Now I'm going to tell you something very important. Note making, there is no complete sentence. It's notes.
Okay, sir. Sir, now I will work on points for para 2.
Fine. It's your rough work. You do your way.
Okay, sir. Keywords.
Para 2.
Para 2.
Fine. Quickly.
Sure, sir. Sir, the keywords can be disadvantages
Of TV.
of TV, relaxing in free time, six hours a day.
So means at the cost of what?
So at the cost of not studying or not eating properly, then
That has to come.
yeah, okay. So I will
That
write
may
down.
be sub point of this.
Okay, studying and sleeping. Then I can say TV has a powerful influence. So television, a powerful influence.
Very good.
So sir, these would be my keywords.
So what is that powerful influence? See, you can't simply give a keyword
Okay, sir.
without not being complete. It
Okay,
should be-
sir.
So powerful influence on whom?
Sir, on children or
Read
on
the last
adults.
sentence of the text.
Sure, sir. I will read it. It says it's clear that TV has a powerful influence on their lives and that its influence is often negative.
Keyword is negative also.
Yes, sir.
So negative influence.
A powerful influence on children, a negative powerful influence.
Fine. That's what.
Okay.
So it's a short paragraph. So how many points you are going to make?
Okay, sir. So for points, I will write down disadvantages of TV.
Of watching TV.
Okay, sir. So, sir, I can say it takes our relaxing time.
I have said, okay, it's only rough work.
Yes, sir.
No complete sentence.
Okay, sir.
So what
Fine,
you
sir.
can do, you can drop it.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Takes away,
Okay.
right? You should be writing. Yeah. Fine. I should not be saying anything. Okay.
Sir, the next point will be 6 hours a day
On TV.
on TV.
See, if any point you write, the reader will not be there for your explanation.
Yes, sir.
Someone who reads the notes should be able to come to the nearer to the main text from which you made the notes.
Okay, sir.
All right. So okay. All right.
So we can also say takes away studying time.
Not only study.
Studying, comma, sleeping time.
Okay. Fine.
And then I can say TV a negative influence.
TV has negative influence.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, this is what the rough work. Kriti and learners, we are going to use abbreviations. Whichever word you can abbreviate meaningfully, that you will have to now think and use it in the final note.
Okay, sir.
And already I am seeing one abbreviation television, you have made it into TV,
yes,
and,
sir.
means spontaneously without knowing, and you also used the symbol for and. Yes, learners, he has done the rough work. Here it is for you. You have watched it. Now from here, she is going to develop the final note following a format. Now let me come to what you asked some time ago about the format. Come on, there is a format.
Okay,
so let us follow any one of the formats, but I would give one format that is really good and interesting. And in a way it's modern. Let's follow it. But before you make notes, let me also tell you, the learners and Kriti, you will have to make at least three to four abbreviations of the words, sentences, or use symbols.
Okay, sir.
So wherever you can abbreviate, suppose education, you can put it as EDN. Language, LANGUAGE, you can write LANG. But wherever you use an abbreviation, use a full stop.
Okay.
That makes people know that it's an abbreviation. Another thing, you can use acronym like UNESCO, sometimes abbreviations like USA, WHO, ISRO, so wherever needed. But
okay, sir.
It should be related. You need not use deliberately, and you can't make your own abbreviations, but whatever is acceptable.
Okay, sir.
Come on, learners. Kriti is going to do the final final note.
Okay, sir.
So now what all you did? You read it twice and underlined the keywords. Then you did the rough work. Now the note making, final note. Come on, let's watch and listen to Kriti, who is making the final note, following the format and including abbreviations.
So now I will write down a fair. I will begin with the heading. So I will give the heading point number 1. How TV affect lives.
Fine. Yeah, go ahead.
Now I will make a subheading that is 1.1 and I would say helping in building knowledge.
Okay, television helps in building knowledge. Fine.
Then under this I will say 1.1.1 subheading knowledge of outside world.
Good.
1.1.2 knowledge of science, medicine, etc. Now, sir, I will write down the second subheading 1.2 benefits of watching TV.
Okay.
Under this, I will write down subheading 1.2.1.
Fine.
Old people at home.
So it helps.
Yes, sir.
Then
1.2.2 patients in hospital.
Fine.
1.2.3 non-native speakers.
Fine. Non-native speakers, someone who doesn't know the language and trying to learn.
Yes, sir.
Okay, suppose I may watch English channel or French channel and learn something.
Yes, sir.
What do they learn?
Sir, they learn. I will give another subheading under this 1.2.3.1.
Oh, great. Very good.
Vocabulary and listening.
Great.
Now I will move on to the second heading, sir.
That is in a way second paragraph.
Second paragraph.
Very good.
And I would say disadvantages of watching TV. Under this, I will give a subheading 2.1 takes away our time.
Great.
And under this subheading, I will give 2.1.1 relaxing time.
So our relaxing time is taken away.
Yes,
and,
sir.
And Krithi, you must remember you are only giving the notes of whatever is in the text.
Yes, sir.
Not whatever you think.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes we are swayed away by our feeling and thinking.
And the next, sir, I would give study and sleep time.
Is taken away.
Yes, sir.
Then.
So the next subheading I would give 2.2 6 hours 6 hours a day
Spent.
on TV.
Okay, all right. You mean, yeah, people
Yes,
watch.
sir.
Okay.
2.3 TV a negative influence.
Now, Krithi,
Yes, sir.
well done, fantastic job.
Thank you, sir.
But you have forgotten one important thing.
Yes, sir. I have forgotten the overall heading.
Please write that.
Okay, sir.
It should be attractive, but capturing the ideas of the passage,
Okay, sir.
the text.
Sir, I will write down television, a boon or bane.
Okay, very good. Very suitable title. But now learners, let's take a look at how she has done. And this is not the one and only way of doing. This is not the one and only way of doing. You can do it many ways. Some of the points may be what she has written as sub points, may be main points. Fine. How TV affects our life. So you should supply yes.
Okay, sir.
Write that. Affects our life is also fine, because that's what the passage is talking about. So TV affects our lives. Fine. Though we don't have to write complete sentences, sometimes it requires.
Okay, sir.
Okay, this is fine. Knowledge of outside world, knowledge of science. I'm very happy that you have used abbreviations. Then abbreviations many times. Television and this. Do you feel that all the gist of the paragraph has been brought out?
Yes, sir. I think so.
I agree with that. Then see, benefits of watching television. So old people, suppose someone who has never read the passage is reading it, so we may say helps.
Okay, sir.
Then other things are fine. Then look at it. Have you ever used abbreviations? I mean symbols?
Yes, sir. I have.
Okay, and you have used. Then of course one abbreviation, two. I'm fine. Thank you.
Sir, even this one.
Negative. And you should not invent new abbreviations. Abbreviation should be acceptable.
Okay, sir.
Learners, this is what a model. It's not the one and only model. You may follow it, and we are going to request you to do one or two such note-making passages from your CBSE question paper, or even any newspaper article, or from even science, social science, mathematics textbooks. Fine. Well done, Kirti.
Thank you, sir.
Now learners, this is the final notes with us. You read the two paragraphs on television and its effects, impact on life, then its negative effects. So it has two more paragraphs. We are not doing it, learners, and we have done it because you may carry forward. We may show you the rest of the text for you to do at home and show to your peers, neighbors and teachers. Fine. Now, having done the notes, what have you learnt? One is a study skill, another is note making.
Sir, as a study skill, I now know how to score more marks.
Okay, leave alone marks. That is one thing. Then what? So I said something important. These are the, in a way, not steps. These are the things we did while doing. That you talk about.
Okay.
Marks is okay, fine.
Sir, I learned that how I can make notes, and not only in my school. This will be all over with me in my future life, and I can make notes whenever I am whenever I'm in college or university.
That's
or
one.
listening
Yeah,
to
that's
a
fine.
lecture.
That's very great. Good. But it's a lifelong learning.
Yes,
we
sir.
call it. That's one. Another is, I said keywords. Any text, any speech, keywords are important.
Yes, sir.
Then you underlined it.
Yes, sir.
Then if you practice for some time, you will capture the keywords without you even need to underline it. So keywords are important. Then another thing, important thing we should know, each paragraph has an important sentence which is called the topic sentence. So what would you call the topic sentence in the first paragraph?
Sir, I would say effect of television on our lives.
I am asking a sentence from the text.
Okay, sir.
Not the summary statement from you made, but I'm saying a sentence which might convey the overall purpose of the paragraph.
Okay, sir. Sir, I would say, how does television affect our lives?
Okay, so you have the same thing, you have put it as the first main point.
Yes, sir.
That's one. Second thing, then from the keywords you found the topic sentence, then the sub points.
Yes, sir.
In the rough work you have really done it very well.
Thank you,
sir. Then you made it as a notes. Now learners, each paragraph has a main point. Then in order to support that main point, main sentence, there are many supplementary sentences to give as examples or illustrations to support the main. So the main topic sentence is your main point, then others are your sub point, then there are other points which we call it sub point. So that's what she has followed it. This is regarding the format. So we may spend 2 more minutes on the format, which goes like this. So main point, sub point, sub point. Kriti,
yes,
that's what note making is. Learners, we have today learned how to read a text and study it carefully, notice the keywords, then find the topic sentence, that is main point, and sub points. Then we also have made a note successfully based on our reading of 2 paragraphs. So let me thank you learners for having been part of it, and I must also thank you Kriti for your active participation as usual.
Thank you sir for having me in a very interesting session.
Thank you very much. Learners, we will meet you in the part 2 of note making in the next episode. Till then, take care.
Thank you.